With Thracia's downfall, Seliph sets his sights on his final destination, Grandvale. His route to the Empire takes him through the Minotaur's district, a collective of free cities, which was once a vibrant and wealthy hub of commerce for all of Juprul. Now, though, only a dying land choked by the Empire and Lopterian order lies before Seliph. At Kronos Castle, the seemingly mad rule of Queen Hilda has condemned countless citizens to savage, merciless deaths.
Hilda,
Took a while though.
Hilda, Hilda.
And in the Rados region, Bishop Morrigan, aka generic bishop number 1055,000, under the command of Archbishop Manfroy.
I think he only shares his... Oh, never mind.
He's Mac something. Macbeth? No, the other guy.
My dad.
Yeah, no, he's the other guy.
Clement.
Clement, yes, that's the one. And then there's probably like one more that goes with him. Oh, nice screen share, my guy. Conducts child hunts after child hunts.
Yes.
Wealth, liberty, hope, even life itself, all crumbled through the people's fingers. As the evil cult plies its sacrificial rituals and pile the bodies of their victims ever higher, Seliph knows he cannot leave Minotaur's be. Greeted by raucous cheers from the people, the Liberation Army routed the Empire's men in a fierce battle off-screen, freeing the city of Prolukos. Prolukos? Whatever. The hope of Minotaurs had slowly been rotting away in the Empire's hands, but at long last, the arrival of Seliph and his Liberation Army breathes new life into the nation's future.
I like how a castle just got conquered off screen.
I mean, saves us a little bit of walking, right?
I guess it does, yeah.
Castle doesn't fit in our map design, goodbye.
Kronos!
I mean, they couldn't really use like Thracia's castle as a base to go from here.
Ishtar, what's the status here? Everything is moving smoothly according to your plan, Lord Julius. Heh! I wonder what it must be like to be as terrified as our sacrifices to the Dark Lord as the peasants must be. I've seen it myself. Knowing their children are doomed to the stake nigh drives them mad with grief, particularly the mothers. Magnificent! Let them learn how the true meaning of despair. Let their will to live erode and crumble. Let them become little more than ragdolls. Let them become the ideal slaves for the rise of the Lopter Empire.
I love how casually Ishtar moves the conversation along here.
Yeah.
I think in the Ultra Station, Ishtar's previous line was like almost going along with how sadistic Julius sounds, so that makes me really not like Ishtar as like a morally great person and more just thought of her as a dickbag that just get told that we're too nice, but that general sentence just made me feel like, okay, Ishtar's evil, basically. But in this translation, it's a lot more mild. She's just kind of stating how it happened, and you can even interpret it as her being like gentle about it.
She's, in my opinion, she's sort of lying to Julius here. She's pretending to be evil. I mean, I think she's a little evil, but she's sort of...
Yeah, if I'd be Ishtar and I was a good person, I'd be fucking afraid of Julius and probably act along that, too.
Yeah, I mean, she probably knows what happens if you like, this is an abusive relationship. She knows what happens if she disobeys Julius. He's like a giant death dragon, you know. Anyway.
I guess.
Also, it seems we've captured far too many children. The castle simply doesn't have the room for them all. How shall I handle this?
It's like the biggest problem with capturing children is that we run out of space to hold them.
Build a bigger castle! Send them to Valhalla at once. I will groom them personally, I think.
That's true.
Friends, family, it matters not. By the end, they will despise each other, ready to kill in their own power's name. Only the fittest will survive, and these fittest will become the ideal citizens of Loptir's new world. But, Lord Julius, what of your father? What of Emperor Arvis? The Emperor refuses to allow any child hunts under his watch. My father? My father is not worth fretting over, Ishtar. I will persuade him easily. Lord Julius. Ishtar, where is his highness? Oh, mother, the prince just departed for Valhalla. He did he? You know, Ishtar, I dare say the prince has quite the love for you. Hell, I'm already hearing the wedding bells ring. I don't... Open your ears, Ishtar. Frege is by far the most esteemed of Granvale's noble houses, and I, like the Emperor himself, am of House of Althomer. Oh boy, gotta have a little incest. There is nobody in this land who could ever be worthier to the prince's hand than you. As you say. Now then, we have more pressing matters ahead. Those rebels, murdering my dear husband and son, are coming our way, Ishtar. Not only that, they dared steal Ulster from us. Never has history given Frege a more dire enemy than Seliph, his father, and all of his kin. I shall await them here at Kronos, that I may give them the welcome they deserve. You run around to Miletos. After all, those brats won't arrange their own journey to Valhalla. Yes, mother. Your Majesty, the mages are in position. However, we have a slight problem. A small few children escaped our hold amidst the cover of confusion from our deployment. What are your orders? Excuse me? How dare anyone under my command be so incompetent? No matter. Kill them all. Teach them all a lesson. Relay this command to General Riddell at the other side of the map. He is to put them all out at once.
She's like right next to them. He'll like just like walk out of the fucking castle and murder them all.
Yeah, before we have any chance of getting to him. Where do we run now? Sorry, I don't know. But if we get... Don't cry. It'll all be fine. Don't you know? The Crusaders are coming. They'll save us all. I know it. I guess you're right. The Crusaders will come. They will. They will. Rados. These castles all have like very Greek names. General Riddell. We've got orders for you from Queen Hilda. She wants you to move out at once. Excellent. It's nigh time we had work which better befits knights. I am absolutely fed up with hunting children. I swear if I have to hunt even one more child. Oh, what a pity that is. You see, we have a handful of escaped brats who are all in sore need of an execution.
I'm sorry to sound like a broken record, but the old translation is like, I hate to break it to you. It's a funny line. I hate to break it to you, but you're gonna hunt the child.
Oh, for the love of... What's this? Are you a loyal Imperial General dissatisfied with your orders? Do I smell a filthy traitor to the trust of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Arvis? No, sir, I could never consider betraying His Majesty. Very well, I suppose I have no choice. Honor of a knight. How quaint. Riddell's so honorable.
So Hilda is like related to Feldhomer, so that makes Ishtar from Feldhomer, right? So that's, I never realized that was also another incest thing.
Yeah, no, that's incest. I mean, Hilda has minor Vala blood.
Yeah.
So I suppose that would make Ishtar. Wait, is she Julian's cousin? Wait, okay. I mean, so Hilda is the mom of Ishtar. Hilda must be. She's from. Nah, she's like an off branch. She's from Velthomer, but she could be like Arvis's distant
nephew, cousin, aunt. I don't know.
there is some cousin-ish thing here involved here.
Yeah.
Princess Julia, at last I found you. Who are you? The shock stripped you of your memory all those years ago, didn't it? Perfect. Now come. No, take your hands off me. You cannot resist fate, my dear. Now cease your struggle and come along. No, Lord Seliph, help me.
You really shouldn't have sold her shit, man. She could have defended herself.
Yeah, too bad. No lightning tome here. I mean, honestly, if she had a lightning tome, you think she could take Manfroy? I think if she could.
Oh yeah, she has like 30 res.
Seliph, I'm hearing that a couple of children have just left Kronos. Unless we step in now, they're sure to meet a grisly end. Children? Very well, we'll move out at once. I won't rest until every last one is safe. First, however, everyone's going through the arena. We got another problem too. It's Julia. She's gone. I've searched high and low, but she's nowhere in sight. Oh no. How could this be?
We were going shopping.
Can't believe it either, but that's how it is. My guess is the enemy seized her. But why? Why would they target Julia? This doesn't make any sense. How does fucking an incarnation of Rossetti don't recognize like a major blood person? God, hold on, Julia. Wherever you are, no matter what happens, we'll find you.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when Levin finds out what he finds out, because he knows at some point what Julia is. Just finds out somewhere along the case of this chapter. It's kind of weird.
Anyway, chapter 10. Best map theme in the game. I love this map theme so much. Light and darkness.
Isn't this one in another game too? It's like
it's some Path of Radiance on the trial maps.
Yeah.
So I love the start of this map. I always make it a sport to try and kill as many of these guys on the first turn as possible. It's a lot of fun.
It's not just a sport, it's like a good thing, because they're pretty dangerous.
Yeah, it is. Because if you leave, like, here you'll start to encounter the Hell Tomes, which are pretty scary. Weight 28, I never noticed that.
Yeah, me neither. Kind of funny.
That's a lot of weight, holy crap.
Yeah, it's like 30 weight, nah, that's too much. Let's do 28.
Minus 30 avoid, like, holy crap. Even Johalvier would hit this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's this initial squad is kind of scary. There's a guy here, he has 2 leadership stars, so it's nice.
He's the least scary guy and he's the leader.
Yeah, but he has leadership stars, so he can be a little scary. And there's snipers here, heroes with silver swords, so you want to take these out preferably on turn 1. We won't get all of them, but you'll get most of them.
Yeah, I like to target the sleep staves and the defender guys. You know, the ones you didn't show. Those ones.
Yeah. Over here at Kronos, you have to fight Hilda. She's kind of scary.
The jokes write themselves. I mean, I like that they gave her Pursuit, but then they gave her 12.
Yeah, right? Volgan on for the win.
Very cute, very cute. She has, like, charisma, but there's no one near her to take advantage of it.
If you're too slow, I've actually experienced Riddell's men getting in her charisma range.
Oh, yeah. But most of us are faster than that, I think.
Yeah, for casual players, it can happen.
Sometimes I, like, walk past her before I kill her. Like, I don't really have anyone capable of killing her at that point, so I just move on.
Yeah.
I mean, I know some people can kill her, but, like, I wouldn't have those people there. I would have them busy killing the mages, so I just have to leave her alive for a bit. And then I guess it can be an issue.
We're Riddell here. He's also a fairly scary boss because he has crit and a brave sword, so you shouldn't let him attack you unless it's with someone who can take a lot of punishment or can dodge. His squad is also kind of scary. They all have speed rings, but none of them have pursuit. It just makes them harder to be doubled. But you should still double most of these, to be honest, because they have really heavy equipment.
Yeah. What did the mage knights have? Thunder,
mage knights have Elf Thunder.
Yeah, so it's kind of like as if they have wind but no speed ring, kind of like.
Kinda, yeah.
And Riddell's like pursuit and crit, right?
Yes, he's and 4 leadership stars.
Yeah, and 4 leadership. I was about to bring it up. Yeah, that's like it makes him so accurate because the brave sword alone has so much hit.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people who will get killed by him pretty quickly actually. So you gotta like, I don't know if that even like Arthur with Forsetti probably faces hit from this guy. Honestly.
Yeah, I think this might be like a top 5, actually, like most difficult boss in Gen 2 overall.
Yeah, and,
like in the game even actually. Besides like Arion and like Holy Blood people.
It's also made worse by the fact that when you face him, he'll usually be on a road, so it's very hard to outrange him.
Yeah. And you can like kind of have him walk in your range and then you attack him, but it's like a lot of people nearby him and you can't outrange the rest of this group, so that does make it tricky.
Yeah. So then you have to make your way over to Morrigan, take him down, generic bishop, not really a big deal. Then you make your way all the way up here, fight some generic villains here. I don't remember their names, I don't think they're that important. And then you make your way over this bridge and face
generic guys. Yeah.
Face the Flame Emperor up here. Yeah. So
good.
Yeah.
You have to see both of those castles before you can go through. It's kind of weird.
It's a little weird, yeah, but anyway, you guys are not here for clever gameplay. You guys are here for meme review!
Yay!
Time for
the fast
memes.
clap implies good things.
Yeah. I want to see if... What's the castle team here again? I want to check. That's a fitting meme review song.
It's the Meme-rinos.
Okay.
I haven't prepared the meme I was planning, but it needs a little more time in the oven anyway, so it's fine. We can use
the oven. I love
that's what people say about 3 houses. It needs
baking fresh meat. Really?
Yeah.
It needs more time in the oven?
Yeah, it's an expression I've heard, like, I think Jake used it once or twice. Jake always has these peculiar expressions.
He does, actually. Jake has a very sassy way of speaking.
Yeah, I gotta get your dicks in a row or whatever it is.
Anyway, first meme right here.
Alright, let me see that one. Wait, that episode is out already? Damn.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah, it is.
Is that why you wanted to record? Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Then we have this one, a classic.
Is that Gungnir?
Gungnir and Gable again.
Why did they have wires? You need to like plug them into like an iPhone socket or something?
I think that what that is they connect that to their wests so that if they drop their lance mid-flights, they'll be able to pick them up again.
Oh, right. So it's like the Wiimote wristband.
Yes. It's yeah, I don't know. Like I don't expect like a Holy Blood Crusader would ever drop their lance, but it could happen. I guess if you get disarmed, it's good to have it on a like a.
Imagine if you dropped it, like you try to look around, like, have you seen this lance? It's like closed, and if you pick it up, it will kill you. No, wait, that's 3 houses, but you know.
Yeah.
If you find yourself unable to stab anyone with this lance, it probably is mine.
The next meme is simple, but sometimes simple works.
No.
I don't know what the person is trying to go for here. I just found it adorable.
Me too. I think it's because we said because the promoted Draconites sounded like jet fighters or something.
Yeah, but it's not even a jet fighter. It's like a toy plane.
It's a toy jet fighter.
Is it trying to say that Altena is bad? I don't know.
I guess so. Do people get triggered by Altena bad? Do people get triggered by Altena bad?
I don't think we haven't reached the episode where you call her bad yet in this current timeline.
Well,
We'll see.
Sorry for spoilers, guys.
Yeah, spoilers for God, it's so confusing to do this. You spoiled an episode that came out like a week ago or something like that. I don't know.
How did YouTube under? It reminds me of like when we did PMS. People were like, "Huh, Mags, you're watching it before you do it."
That's so funny. Yeah. Oh my god.
That's like you have to do meme review level time travel.
Yeah. So here's the fourth and last meme. I know Mecha will love this one.
I love how you always say the best for last. I fear no customers. But that thing, it scares me. Where can people treat that guy like a fucking convoy, basically? Like a fucking what do you? Is it actually called a pawn shop where you like bring things to get money and then like borrow money? Yeah, okay, yeah. You actually use them like a pawn shop is supposed to be, basically.
Yeah. No. The pawn shop man sees way more action than the armory man. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, armory man is
they
like
could,
you buy weapons,
honestly,
you never come in again.
Like, I don't see an argument to not joining the two together.
Well, it's nice because the armory, like, the pawnbroker gets very messy if you also include the new things. You can put them on like one menu if you want.
I think if they ever remake this game, they will probably put them on like the same vendor, but like on 2 tabs.
That could work, yeah, I guess.
So, time for Mecha's favorite part.
Oh yes, going outside and fighting enemies.
No, that's gonna happen in the next episode. So, who did we put the ring on? I think it was Altena?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's who we're arenaing with.
Yeah, alright. Looks good to me. I mean, I just think Altena's good looking. I wasn't even commenting on like her.
I mean, she is. She is good looking. All right.
Nice inventory.
Up next, we have well, up next, I'm saying, like up first. I mean, we have
up next in the arena gauntlet.
Hasman.
Hazmatsu.
He is a wind mage with El Windor. Pretty easy guy, really. I wonder if Altena even needs to use her gay board like once.
There might be a time. There's a queen in this arena.
Yeah, there is. It's funny. The arena queen. Wow, 2 hit points. Nice.
Damn, nice. Oh, I thought she'd cap defense already, but I guess she can always get more.
Well,
Up
next,
easy mode.
We have Runts the Paladin with the steel sword. There's nothing special about this guy. However, if you will enter with a ranged opponent, you will face Closroy. That's an interesting name, Closroy. He's an arch knight with a silver bow.
He's a bow knight, actually.
Oh, really? It says arch knight here, but...
It says bow knight here.
Okay. Well, that's the old translation, I think. I think they're called arch knights in the...
Well, it's a promoted version either way.
Isn't it art... I don't know, man. Like, is it...
I think unpromoted is arch knight, and then promoted is bow knight.
I think so, yeah.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was a promoted enemy, but maybe I was wrong.
It is the one you're gonna face if you're like in this chapter is a promoted enemy.
Yeah, because his counterpart is Paladin, so yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my headphones got in the way. There we go.
I can relate.
Up next, we have Roland the Hero.
Oh my god, the legend himself.
Yeah, Roland, and he has
actually a hero.
He has a silver blade and also a wind sword if you face him as a ranged.
There's a silver sword on mine. Where are you getting your info?
It's a silver blade here.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Alright. Sharon's Force, what's wrong?
I mean, it is occasionally. There are definitely mistakes to be found on Serenus Forest.
Yeah.
They're very rare, but they do prop up. Like, I remember when I showed off Hardened stats in Shadow Dragon, they were listed wrong on Serenus Forest.
Damn. Rip.
And I don't know, I don't know, like, who you contact if you want to, like, fix an error.
They have a section on their forums for getting feedback, but I've heard it takes forever to get the changes done.
Up next, we have Masigli, the Dark Mage. And he has a Jormungand tome. There will be a scarier version of him coming up later. This guy is not that scary.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they have an unpromoted version at level 4 in Yuri.
Yeah, right? I mean, dark mages are pretty bulky and scary, though, but this guy is not really that scary at this point. He hits hard, though.
I don't think they're that bulky. This guy has 9 defense. His HP is high, but like everyone's HP is the same in this game, I think.
Yeah, you're right. His defense is really shit, actually.
Yeah. Right. Did you know that like almost every class has like the same HP base?
Yeah, but you told it. You corrected me on that when we went into Verdane.
Yeah. It's not like every enemy has the same, but
Up
generally
next,
it's pretty high.
level 5, you face Arriba, the Great Knights with a silver axe.
Arriba!
Arriba! And if you enter with a ranged opponent, you will face Gloria, the sniper with a silver bow. I think Gloria is a lot scarier, personally.
Oh yeah.
Snipers are really scary in the arena.
You want to face the enemy with like 14 speed, or want to face the enemy with 19 speed and with a lighter weapon?
And Pursuit.
Yeah. Like... Gloria just has better defense. Like, I mean, I guess Rita has higher defense, but like, who cares? It's a silver axe.
Yeah.
It's the biggest joke in the game.
Yeah, it's like a silver turd. Wow. I think Altena's capture stats.
I think you might be right, for once.
And finally, no, actually, no, number 6, we have a Noth. He is a Dark Bishop with a Jormungand and a Shield Ring. This guy is actually really tough. Like, this guy can actually stop some of your Holy Blood kids. Yeah,
it depends on your strength. Two-shotting him is kind of hard.
Your magic users will have trouble with this guy.
Well, Tena might even need to add that to a crit to win.
Yeah, wow.
Actually, no, never mind. She doubles with Pursuit after that.
Nice.
Here he goes. It's such an epic crit.
Bonk.
And the other guy just kind of stands there like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. And finally, we have the queen of the arena. We have Indra. She actually has Charm. That's a class skill of the queens.
Yeah, it works very well in the arena.
She buffs everyone else in the arena. She buffs all the onlookers.
all the people watching are like, yeah!
Yeah! Whoa, Indra, whoa!
That's how she became queen. They just elected her.
All women are queen, Mecca. So, she has a Bolgan on a speed ring.
She breathes. She's
It's funny, she actually has the same equipment as Hilda has.
Yeah.
There's a Bolganon and a speed ring, which is interesting.
All queens are Bolganon.
Although, she doesn't have Pursuit, because that's Hilda's personal skill, so... The speed ring just makes it harder for her, too. I don't think it really matters, honestly. But I think we'll bust out the Gable for this one.
Sure. That's kind of gay to me, though.
I don't actually think the Gable helps that much, though, because it doesn't like give her any extra defense or speed or anything.
It makes her slower, I think. In fact, it's heavier.
It actually does, yeah.
So now she's slower than...
But she'll need... Yeah, oh, never mind, it's a crit. I guess it helps. It gives her 10% crit chance, I guess.
Yeah, but I think Pursuit would have overall given her better odds, but whatever. You got through it, that's all that matters.
Yep. Sure is.
So, I mean, we're gonna overkill gold on her anyway. Unless you want to like buy her like the barrier ring or something, which I don't think is very good on her, so I wouldn't. In fact, I don't really like buying anything with Altena.
Well, just repair the Gable, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
sword. Buy like a sword, maybe.
Does she need it?
Not well. You might kill a couple pirates with her in this chapter.
Maybe, yeah, sure.
And then,
yeah, you're right. She's going to overflow.
Well, you can do it later. You can do it later. Just look around for good swords later. She has like 8 swords.
Yeah, wind sword. I honestly like her. Also, the wind sword is finally available. This is what we skipped out on. Like, I don't think this shows up if you get it with Do, right? No. It's right here. Yeah, it's where it shows up. So yeah, I'm not sad that we missed out on this because the light sword is so much better.
I mean, just use both.
Yeah. So okay, so we'll do arena with a few more guys before we head off screen. So let's just check out. Let's just do a gold report. Chana will be fine. Ulster, Faval will be fine. Leaf, he doesn't need it because he'll stab spam. Javier actually needs a little bit of gold from his sugar mommy.
He can sell something, can't he? He can like sell the hand axe.
Yeah, Corporal. Actually, you might be right. He can sell his hand axe and his steel axe, and I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so too.
Corporal.
That means he would have to like spend an action with Larce.
Corporal actually needs a lot of gold in this map, because not only do we need 30,000 to resurrect Finn, but we need like money to repair his fortify and stuff. So I think Patty will definitely dump some gold on him.
Yeah.
Seth doesn't need it. Dermot definitely. I don't. Just
Dermot never needs money in his life. I wish he felt love.
Lester actually needs money.
Yeah, he's not gonna be. Yeah, he needs money.
Hannibal definitely needs to Paragon this chapter, so I think we'll need a gold dump on him as well.
Yeah, might be the highest priority for it actually. Like Corporal can wait, kind of.
Ares, do you think he'll need Paragon to get through the arena? Probably a good idea.
Well, he'll be able to Paragon for the final chapter, for sure, and that will get him to like 28, 29 at worst, and then the final chapter is enough kills for him, so I wouldn't worry about Paragon for Ares. I think we have enough money targets to where we don't want to do it for Ares.
Oifi will be fine, Patty will be fine. Yeah, I think that's actually fine. So I think the first thing we'll do, probably just get a Hannibal through the arena. He has the Brave Sword on him, so if we dump a little bit of, if we dump some money, let's arena with Patty first.
And then give the Gunny to her. But do you need a Paragon on Patty first then?
Yes.
Oh,
that's why I'm sending Patty through the arena first.
Makes sense. So, what if Patty doesn't need the Brave Sword? Then Hannibal just kind of sold the Brave Sword for no reason.
She really does, I think. This arena is scary, man.
Fair enough. It is a bit of a scary arena.
There we go. And I'm just gonna use it a lot because Patty has a lot of money anyway. And then I'm gonna sell it at like a very low price to Hannibal.
Sure.
So yeah, let's go to the arena with Patty. Everyone loves that.
Do keep in mind that once you have Patty give her money away, you cannot use the beginning of the turn save anymore, I think, because she'll have moved.
Yes,
and, like,
I'll keep this in mind, and she probably will need to do that, I think.
Which means you can't like reset and then redo everything without like redoing all this whole arena.
Yeah. I'm well aware. All right.
Well, just keep it in mind. Don't come complaining to me if you fuck it up.
I'm actually like, we should probably try to get this Brave Sword to 100 kills just for fun, shouldn't we?
We should, but it's usually on like people who are arenaing, which is kind of far from the action usually.
I mean, in many cases, I kind of regret that we didn't just leave it on Selef for many fights, because I feel like he just walks around with a regular Brave Sword, but he still fights a lot, so it would be kind of fun.
This is definitely a chapter where you want to give it to Selef now, because he's going to be off on his own season, like all leftmost castle.
Yeah, and it would really like guarantee that he gets the kills that he needs.
Yeah. Although I think the bosses in this chapter that are on the gates are actually very easy to kill with Selef, even without the crits. But there is like one or two generic enemies that you might want to have the Ruin Sword on. Like if you want to kill a generic enemy with, say, Larce, for example, then the Hero Sword might be very useful on her.
Yeah, for sure.
You know which generic enemies I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware.
Good. I hope my hints were not too subtle. Wow, watch out, man. Good thing we were facing this guy and not...
All the Brave Sword does in this situation is just extend the length of the... Because the crit animations are Yeah. I'm not actually sure if Larce and Ulster will get to 30 just by arenaing.
I mean, they're like above level 20. They're doing 2 full Paragon arena.
Yeah? But do you think the final arena will get them to 30?
Even if it won't, there's like that whole Axe Knight squad you can send them on to like finish them off if it's really needed.
Yeah. There we go, and that's just level 26. That's great. Yeah, Patty will be fine. She'll reach level 30 probably if she can get through the final arena. She probably will.
Yeah. What do you think of the civilians that are like already out there?
Oh, yeah. I was thinking maybe Lean. I don't know.
Yeah, Lean is like a safe target because she's never gonna cap out without them. But it means like you're spending all the turns she's getting those.
She's not dancing. She's not dancing, which is problematic.
I think the best options are Hannibal, Johalvir, and Lean.
Because Johalvir we're not sure if he'll make it through the arena in the next chapter. He probably won't, because the last arena is actually really tough. It features range. I don't know, like it has like a Baron and shit at the end of it. I don't think he'll get past.
But at that point, you can also like give him like a lot of shit from Larce.
I can't.
Larce never spends any money, so you can give him like a huge ass money dump. We can. Oh, I have a vague idea actually for that. So you know how like Dermot is like completely overkill on money. What if we use that overkill money to just sell the bargain bands and try to get it on Johalvir? Because then he can afford a bunch of rings that will get him through the arena easily.
I like that, actually.
Yeah, but he needs like, to buy the bargain band, you need 40k gold. But from there, you're golden. So it's a big investment. But since Larce really never needs the gold, and like...
No, and she'll get like, I don't know why I dumped gold on him last time, but she's gonna go through the gauntlet and get like almost 40k from it. 45k, I think she'll get at the end of it.
That will be her total, yeah, I think.
And then she can dump that on Johalvir after he buys the I think that works, honestly. I think
Yeah,
that
it's
works.
kind of tricky because you need to like right now he's like, oh, he's gonna buy. Okay, so he
I was
sells
thinking
it.
about buying the bargain first, and then he can buy the
Yeah,
Paragon
he
band
should
for
absolutely buy the bargain first. That's what I was thinking. So he sells his like random ass steel axe, hand axe, buys the bargain, gets the gold, and then buys the Paragon. Yeah, that makes.
I like that a
sense.
lot, actually. That's a great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, we should we should probably arena with Dermot before we do that.
Yeah, you could try a similar trick with Arthur. But the problem with Arthur is that he doesn't have anyone to give his gold to.
No, he doesn't. I mean, we can check if he's falling in love anytime soon, but I doubt it.
Yeah, if it's anyone, it's probably Fee.
Hey, old man, they fucking?
Oh, they fucking.
Oh, they fucking!
Oh, they fucking.
But it's taken your fancy, which is...
I mean, to be fair, like, Arthur only has to sell the thief band. He doesn't have to be the one giving his gold away. Because I'm trying to think of, like, someone else to get the thief band to, but, the people who like, use it the best are the ones who see the most action. So they generally don't really need gold very much.
I was actually thinking earlier, there is one hilarious candidate for the thief's band, but I'm not sure how good it would be.
Patty.
No, Shannon.
That's kind of funny.
He can give his gold to Patty.
That's true. That's true.
The only problem is Shannon is a footlocked one-range unit. The amount of gold he'll steal will be very little.
Yeah, you'd have to like give him the wind sword, put him in range of a bunch of dark mages, and he's not very good against those anyway.
That being said, if you want Shannon to steal, I guess you could just give him the thief sword.
Yeah, that too. That too. Yeah.
Speaking of which, though, that's not a terrible idea now that I think about it.
Yeah, Thief Sword Shannon could be okay. I haven't seen he hasn't seen a whole lot of action in the last few chapters. I think this point of the game is where Shannon is like kind of done being like super good. He still like kills everything that can get his hands on, but the lack of one-to range on his holy weapon is really annoying right now.
But why don't we give him the like Oifi doesn't need the thief sword anymore, so why don't we give Shannon the thief sword and steal some money? I mean, every bit of money he steals is money that Patty can give to someone else.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
And we need to give like Hannibal needs like 20k, Corporal needs somewhere around 50k this chapter. I don't know if
Shannon and Patty are in love now, right?
They are in love. Someone has pointed out that the reason why Aris and Lean are not falling in love is because while they have like a huge base, their growth is actually really small. So if you don't keep them next to each other, they won't passively fall in love.
Yeah, but even I took that into account last time I checked, and like we have been putting them together in the.
They are very close, but they have a love growth of 1 when they're away from each other. So
yeah,
they
one.
A base love growth, yeah. So if they're not next to each other, it takes them a long time to fall in love.
It does, but I took it into account.
It might still happen this chapter passively, but it's more likely, I think, to happen towards the end of it.
Yeah, but like they spent so many turns together already in chapter 7 alone that I was expecting them to fall in love at like any time.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of weird.
Anyway, we'll do one more arena. Any particular character you want to see go through the arena? Maybe Leaf with his bow.
Leaf with his iconic silver bow, I guess.
Let's do it. And also that gives us a time to like. There was Then we'll get to solve our question of whether or not they're called Arch Knights.
Right.
Because I seem to. Oh, we can Tornado now. I'll use the silver bow.
Then you won't solve the question.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, the silver bow is
just the silver bow for like the 4th battle or whatever it is.
The tornado is bad anyway because he doesn't have magic.
Yeah, that's why we gave it to him.
All right. Yeah, they're called Arch Knights in this game. Could have just checked mid-deer.
That
no, I mean the Lester
is promoted. Yeah. Okay.
He is.
Interesting. So the unpromoted ones are called Bow Knight now? Okay. Whatever.
I think so. We could have just like checked Lester, but yeah. This is a lot more fun.
Probably.
Hey, 2 hit points. Nice.
26 defense. Jesus Christ.
I mean, this is good though because like people never get to see Leaf fight otherwise. So this is.
What do you think of giving Leaf like I don't know, physics staff or something so he can like heal spam?
Actually, yeah, Leaf's gonna get the rescue. Leaf actually
fine,
is going to be doing. Leaf is actually going to be very important. We want Leaf to ride next to Salif this chapter because, or we want him to ride ahead of the rest of the army because he's going to be like rescuing Lean. This is actually another reason why I don't like giving the kids to Lean because we kind of want Lean to be rescued to the front lines.
Yeah, at the same time, you don't need an uber like LTC pace to win the tactics rank. I think the XP rank, unlike Hannibal, is like more. Interesting to worry about. So you could, I mean, I still think you should like rescue spam or like use the rescue stat and stuff. But I don't know. I still like him because you can like. Self is going to be off on his own doing his own thing once you're done with the Vidal army, and in the meantime, you don't really need to speed him up very much.
No.
So you can just like have Lean take the kids and fine. Or like you could split them between like Lean and someone else. Like Lean has the Night Ring, right? So what you can do is like Hannibal takes a kid, then Lean dances for Hannibal, takes a kid in the same turn because she can do that after canceling. And then Hannibal can take another kid in the same turn.
Yeah. That's the thing we can do for sure.
Yeah. And that way she'll still get some kids, but not as much kids as.
How many kids
Hannibal
do you
will
think?
get them, like, twice as good.
How many kids do you think Hannibal need?
Well, he started at level 20, and he's getting Paragon this time. He got like level 22, level 23 this arena, I think. He's gonna get to like 25, 26 with this arena. Paragon maybe a little further. So, in theory, like 2 or 3 kids now, and then maybe 2 more later if we can get the ones from. There's like another batch in this chapter, but I don't know if he can get to those because they're pretty far away. But you can rescue staff him over there, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy this now so I don't forget about it. Here we go, rescue. Oh.
Like this chapter, basically, you can plan out pretty well who's gonna like end up at like 30 in the next chapter, or like the final chapter. Because
sell the return band.
This is Leaf, right? Yeah, I guess it's not necessary for him per se.
He needs inventory space, so.
Yeah, I mean, he can also like.
Does he need the speed ring?
He doesn't need the silver axe, that's for sure.
I don't know. I just like having it on him.
I know you do. Alright, rescue staff.
There we go. So now he can rescue, and that'll be his way to level 30.
Yeah, this is not a good reason to give Leaf like the bargain band at some point, or like Ethlin the bargain band. So the
that is what we initially wanted to do, but we decided we wanted to keep the bargain ban further into Gen 1. Alright, okay, ladies and gentlemen, so that is it for this episode. I'll include, like, the rest of the arena thing and like, sped up thing.
Rocky montage.
Yeah, I'll do that, a Rocky montage. But for now, we'll see you guys in the next part. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz.
Pesos.